Hey tennis fans, I'm Grace Carter and this is Tennis Now presented by Tennis Express. Tennis Express, order today and it ships today. Today we're going to take a look at 10 WTA stars who we think have a shot to win Roland Garros this year. So here we go. Number 1, Simona Halep. Anybody up for a title defense in Paris? Now Simona Halep loves the clay, plays her best on it. She's been to the finals in Paris in 3 of the last 5 seasons. Number 2, Sloane Stephens. Last year's Roland Garros runner-up has a game that's well suited for the clay, and when everything is working for Sloane Stephens, as we saw in the first set and a half of last year's Roland Garros final, she's virtually unbeatable on clay. Number 3, Bianca Andreescu. Now, this Canadian has virtually no clay court pedigree, but she claims that clay is one of her favorite surfaces. Can she possibly shock the world again in 2019? I don't know, but we wouldn't put it past her. Number 4, Karolina Pliskova. The 2017 semi-finalist looks more and more comfortable on the clay each season. The surface gives her more time to set up for her big shots, and as she has improved tactically, she's been able to build points more successfully. She may be the best on the hard courts, but don't count her out on the clay. Number 5, Madison Keys. Now, as we saw at the Volvo Car Open, Madison can be a true menace on clay. When she trusts her power and lets her shots fly, she's one of the few players that can hit through a slow surface like the clay. Keys reached the semifinals at Paris last season and could just take it further in 2019. Number 6, Elina Svitolina. Clay is Svitolina's best surface and is one of the game's best defenders and counterpunchers. This Ukrainian is a player that can beat anybody on clay, provided she doesn't run into someone who can knock the racket out of her hands. Number 7, Serena Williams. Now, speaking of taking the racket out of an opponent's hands, Serena's been doing that for the last 20 years or so, and the 3-time Roland Garros champ could very well do it again this year in Paris if she can stay healthy. Number 8 is Kiki Bertens. She was a semi-finalist in the 2017 Roland Garros. She should have a way better record at the French than 11-7. Maybe 2019 is the year that changes all that, and maybe the Dutch woman shocks the world by winning her first major. And you can't leave out Naomi Osaka, coming in at number 9. She's going to enter Roland Garros as a favorite this year. She may or may not be considered a contender, depending on how things go for her on the clay in May, but how do you count a player out who's riding a 14-match major winning streak? We are certainly not. And number 10, Garbi Muguruza. The 2016 champ at Roland Garros is 24-5 lifetime on the Terre Battue of Paris. So simply put, Garbi is a contender no matter which way you slice it. So there you are, 10 WTA stars that could win Roland Garros this year. Now we know we did leave a few names off the list, so why don't you guys go ahead and do us a favor, tell us who you think we missed in the comment section below, and we'll see you next time.